Hi, good morning. Welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Right, we're on day 7 of the Gratitude Tarot Challenge from Science to Soul Tarot with Jen. So we're on day 7. So let's have a look at the cards that I got yesterday as we look at my thoughts about each of the cards. Right, I actually got a selection of cards yesterday, as you will have noticed. So I sort of tied them together and what was the actual theme of the cards? What were their thoughts? What allowed me to come to the conclusion or find gratitude in my journey on some level? So the first card was 4 of Vessels, which talked about pregnancy. Okay, now this card here spoke about new beginnings, a time for keeping calm, planning carefully for the future. Reversed was being locked in the past and in past mistakes. Catchphrase, new beginnings or a gestation period. Pregnancy, time period 9 months in spring. Creativity, new ideas, the germination of then. Emotional security, or on the other hand, a catonic state, the vessel of the blessing, the womb of all mother, or more simply being blessed. Okay, Maiden of Pipes, I got an attitude of individualism, creates herself, ambitious, inspiring, enthusiastic, kind-hearted and joyful, a messenger for the world of spirits and can talk to the animals. So I'm sort of getting a bit of the theme coming through as we look at the 3 of Vessels. The essence of the corn dance is stability, a clarity of vision that will reap many rewards. Inherent is the ability to stoke the fires, the energy or the core of one's being. Can talk about a warning of depression, loss and illness. First harvest, daily sustenance, harvesting the necessities of life as opposed to luxuries, as in the Ten of Shields. Okay, mentally clear thoughts and insight, emotionally the steps beyond commitment of satisfaction, and then spiritually the Trinity, the dance of the 3 sisters. Okay, so the next card was the 5 of Blades. Okay, 5 of Blades was the spiritualist one. The essence of this card is coming to terms with aspects of life other than the material, looking beyond, within, back and forth in time. Okay, illusion, the glaze of rose-colored glasses, the badness of being possessed. Physically, mediumship, spirit channels, astral channel, effect of anesthesia. Mentally, insight, other side of logic. Emotionally, counseling, listening to others, feelings, issues, etc. And spiritually, listen to the inner bell, gut feeling, and spirit guides. So quite interesting card. 1 of Pipes was strength, introspection. Strength is that of contemplation or completion, fulfillment, life's direction to be found. Best foot forward. Reverses geriatric adolescence, delayed growth, stagnation or decay. A catchphrase is receptivity. Physically is gut feelings. Mentally alert, intuition, clear cognizant. Emotionally strength and sensibility. Spiritually is the Wakantanka, message of the Great Spirit and answers to prayers. Last card we have is the Warrior Shields, laborious and patient, maybe not hugely academic. Success comes from instinct, closeness and irritation of nature. Romantic, imagination, imaginative, procrastinate. Canine qualities, sink teeth in something cannot let go, focused on goal with no distractions. A medicine shield is a warrior's vision quest. And in this one we see the deer, so the stag, so I'm thinking of like stamina. I'm thinking of it more of being stamina and endurance with the sun shining on the situation. So here I went through and had a look at the cards, and the messages I sort of got was, I'm grateful for having the spiritual abilities I have from within. The commitment to my own path as an individual. Okay, as a child and a teen, I did not embrace my abilities, okay, my connection to spirit. I even turned to a more Anglican church practice. As an adult, things were more difficult, or at first things were more difficult in my first marriage. So I started to turn to an alternative life and discovered witchcraft. In working more with opening myself up, I've fully integrated who I am totally, including my connection with spirit on different levels. But I also think about the way that I've learned to, I appreciate and I acknowledge, and I'm very grateful for being able to now trust in my own abilities. Trust. It's taken me a long time to get there, but now I can really sort of feel like I have moved through a new level of awareness within myself on so many levels. I've gone through some major shifts within my journey as I've gone from a maiden, a mother, to more of a sort of cronish energy about it, gaining the knowledge in the my own abilities has been a real development within myself. It has given me a lot of introspection, a lot of strength. I've been given a lot of strength because of my abilities and what I've gained and learnt through meditation, reflection, study, connecting with others of like mind. All those things, those messages from spirit, those answers to the prayers, all those have come through with teachings and learnings of self-development. Being able to sort of connect to spirit, to those that have passed, to my spirit guide. I'm very grateful for the spirit guide that I have worked with over the last 20 years, and she's still with me, and has truly guided me in my self-development as I've moved forward on my journey. Knowing that there has times of needing to be patient is super important as well, as not trying to rush rush the development within oneself. So having gratitude for being guided to actually don't rush, take your time, protect yourself, work with others. The collaboration card with the ant was all about collaboration, working with others, knowing you're not alone, knowing when to ask for help and for guidance. And all those things have come into appreciation, come into gratitude, and acknowledging those that have helped me on my journey in so many different ways. And I'm not just talking about big authors and big deck collectors or deck creators and things like that. I'm talking about the people generally every day that have spoken to me, that have shared their knowledge, that collaboration of being able to feel like I'm being guided and supported in the journey in whatever I have done within myself. And this all begins with the gestation period, the nurturing, the taking time out for self is so important. That whole ability to really protect and guide and feel like I have really moved ahead, being nourished you know, my soul has been nourished through this process, and acknowledging those people who have given me that ability to really feel like I have that whole individualism, you know, of who I am as an individual. Sorry, this computer has a hard time. So that, you know, being receiving kind hearts from others and being able to feel like I can pass that on unconditionally, not expecting anything else in return, but yet connecting with kindred spirits, with those that are like-minded. I can appreciate and have gratitude and just quietly appreciate those who have been there for me, who have been inspiring and being enthusiastic about my journey or what I've created. Comes in so many forms. It's just amazing. So that was my cards for day 6, and we are on to the last day. So let us see what card is going to fall out. So let's move that across and let's think about day 7. Okay, day 7 is the last day of gratitude. So let's have a look and see what card is given to me in regards to having gratitude. Chief of Blades. Chief of Blades. You can see this guy, he's holding this gun in front. He's being very protective. Very protective. You know, is he a hunter? A seeker? In charge? In control? Thinker? Intellectual? Those are my initial thoughts. And the yellow stands out quite a lot. So again, I'm getting that sort of digestive experiences. Gut instinct. You know how you digest your experiences in life. So let's have a look at the book. I just want to sort of read, just see what the Chief of Blades, just so that you sort of have an idea a little bit. What I might do is actually read you the Chiefs. Old Wise One for Wallace Payaset. Old Wise One, Chief they would call you in the days of Pooh, and all medicines were active. We have sat by fires of life, and through your voice I learned spirit magic. Old Wise Ones, in your face appears moons of medicine ways, and the bodies it worked upon. In fields we have prayed to forces of life, and they have responded in the people's power. Old Wise One, I fear losing you soon, and with a voice of spirits and eyes that grow mellow. Sylvester J. Brito in 1984. Chief of Blades. Said Geronimo, the song that I sing is an old song, so old that no one knows who made it. It has been handed down through generations and was taught to me when I was but a little lad. It is now my own song. It belongs to me. This is a holy song, medicine song, and great is its power. The song tells how as I sing, I go through the air to the holy place where you sin. The Supreme Being will give me power to do wonderful things. I am surrounded by little clouds, and as I go through the air, I change, becoming spirit only. O Hali, Ambiazi. Through the air I fly upon a cloud. Shihadiayago Ninaya. Toward the sky, far, far, far. O Hali, Tsago Digi Nalia. There to find the holy place. I woo and now the change comes over me. O Hali, Geronimo Apache, Purpose, 1968. In the Pan Native American way, each person has a song to be sung when death seems imminent, before going to war, doing torture, or when faced with some other danger. The rite of a personal chant, in which these songs were sung by more than one, was observed from the east woodlands to the northwest coast. Personal chants were distinct from power songs, such as the one that belonged to the great Apache mystic warrior Geronimo. Power songs called forth the powers, the guides, the guardians of the shaman or priest who sang them. Geronimo sang each song, for he was a powerful man who lived in a time when it was genuinely believed by some that the only good Indian was the dead Indian. I hate that. That's just awful. He fought for his country and his way of life, and was considered bad, as were all his people. It's just awful, just awful. And it just goes on about the history and stuff. There's quite a lot involved in this. There's some really good information. There's some really good thought-provoking stuff in here. It really makes you reflect on the teachings of the Native Americans and basically the people, the Apaches and the different tribes, the different people, and how they dealt with different aspects of those earlier times. And yeah, it sort of makes you really think. So this to me is going to be a card. When I read through this, is going to sort of really is quite a powerful card. So I'm going to share more with you tomorrow. So that's it from me. Take care. Thanks for being with HeKate's Crossing. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Make sure you ring the bell so you know when my next video will be up. Don't forget the links down below and the links from my channel. Take care.